Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 6th episode of my Wellbeing podcast, the first one for 2026. And what I would like to talk about today is about our own personal dreams. And because 2026 is going to be another amazing year, a year full of challenges, of course, and growth, full of opportunities, I will derive from my own experience from 2025 on why I choose to focus on my own personal dream this year. And what happened in 2025 is that I wanted to help out some family members that had some problems. And although I was very skeptical on whether I should go about help them or not, I decided to make a proposition to help them out. And they accepted. But it didn't turn out very well for me. And there was a lot of rejection. So imagine that you're in a position to help somebody you care about, and they say okay, but then you get rejected. Okay, they reject your ideas, they reject your help. And despite all your warm heart, your good ideas, your persistence to help them get out of their own limited perception, you get rejected. And that's natural. And reflecting back on a book that I've read about the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz, I remember that each one of us has their own personal dream. So if they have their own personal dream, if their perception, their aspirations, their goals, might not be the ideal ones, might not be the right ones to get them out of the situation that they are into, who am I to upset their dream? Who am I to intervene with their own course? Even if they ask for my help, why should I disturb that personal dream they have? Because so many of us might want help or we think we need help, but that's up to a certain point. When we are not ready to accept help, when we are not willing to make a change, so probably it's not the right time for us to make that change, we will not make it happen. We are going to sabotage ourselves, and we are not going to accept help easily. So, despite the rejection I got, which I didn't like, of course, I came back to this realization that, it's okay. They have their own personal dream. They want to follow that course. Let it be. Let them go their own course, even if it feels it's the wrong one. Because if they are not ready to change, they are not gonna really listen to my advice. And that's okay as well. Perhaps in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, they will be more willing to listen, really listen, and make those changes themselves. That's gonna bring the desired results. So I decided that 2026, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna focus on my own personal dream, my own personal goals, to make things happen for me, to make things happen the way that I would like them to happen. So I'm gonna work step by step. I'm gonna focus on my own aspirations, my own goals, my own process. So in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, my own personal dream becomes a reality. And putting myself in their shoes, perhaps I will not be so receptive to help, if somebody comes to disturb my dream. But if I'm being honest, I will try to keep an open mind. I will try to open my ears and my eyes more, Because if we don't listen, we might miss an opportunity. If we don't try something, if we don't get some experience that will bring us some knowledge down the way, then probably we are not going to learn new things and new skills that will help us reach that goal faster and better. So I'm going to keep my ears and eyes open. I'm going to accept the challenges that come within this journey. I'm going to try to allow people to tell me their opinion. No harm in listening and evaluating what you listen, especially from people that you value their opinion. But one thing is for sure, I'm going to try harder and harder and with more persistence to make my own personal dream a reality. And if there's something I wish for you in 2026, is that you make those steps, you make those small changes every single day that are necessary to make your own personal dream a reality. So stop focusing on other people's dreams. Stop focusing and trying to change people, trying to change the outcome, trying to change them, trying to change their perception, and focus on changing and improving yourself. Focus on trying to deliver each and every single day the best version of yourself so you can achieve your own personal dream. Okay, this is my wish for you. Hope you have an amazing 26. Hope you make some dreams come true. And I hope you live in peace and love. Thank you very much.